After all that's happened, Paimon's not even sure what's going on anymore.
Actually, I'm not surprised in the slightest. Remember what I said? There's only so many evil spirits in this world. It was a twist of fate that made him leave Wuwang Hill in the first place. Now for some reason...
This explanation sounds a bit...
Actually, she pretty much summed it up.
Huh?
Don't ever question my professional...
I just wanted to check up on my friends. That's why I promise I wasn't up to any mischief. I never wanted to scare anyone. A few days ago, some people came to Wuwang Hill on a dare. I heard them saying they'd come from Liyue Harbor, so I followed one.
Ah, it must have been poor Luo Chung that you followed. Maybe he didn't notice you, but he could still feel your presence.
I was just
Oh, I assume so, otherwise he wouldn't have been scared half to death.
Yeah, Hu Tao and Meng were searching for you all over the place.
Oh, that's because I couldn't find them. It's my first time in Liyue.
Now that you mention it, Big G always had a poor sense of direction. When we were kids, he'd never go down the hill by himself.
So, all of this? Why didn't you just fly? Like any other ghost or spirit?
It's too high for me.
That's right, yes! He used to be so afraid of heights that he wouldn't even so much as look down the... You haven't changed a bit.
I knew I wasn't supposed to show myself to the living, and with so many people walking around Liyue, I wouldn't have found you if it weren't for the Leyline Monolith's call.
I'm so relieved that you haven't become an evil spirit.
Like I said, don't ever doubt my professional instincts. Now, all we have to do is escort this...
But he just said he wanted to visit his friends. Apart from me, there's also Little Wu, Mumu, and Songze.
Well, if that's the case, we can't let him down. We'll ask them all to help us prepare a farewell ceremony for Big... Meng and I will escort Big G back to Wuwang Hill. You meet with those three and ask them for keepsakes to symbolize each one of them during the ritual, then come and find us.
They're all friends. Can't we just go there all together? Or maybe we can take Big G to them.
That's not a good idea.
I wouldn't want ordinary folks to become superstitious. The less they... So be careful what you say when you collect the keepsakes.
Are we really going with Hu Tao's plan? At least by keeping things low-key, we won't be giving anyone nightmares.
Oh, you. Sorry, I won't be needing the funeral parlor's services anytime soon. Yes, we grew up together. I don't know why he started working for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. But he must have had his reasons. He's on his own now, after all. Did he tell you about it?
Yeah, he did. If you could pick one thing to give, just, theoretically speaking. We're just being hypothetical here. Definitely not good.
I'd cook something for him. Oh, he could eat spicy food like no other. His favorite meal was extra spicy. I can make it for you if you bring me some Jueyun chilies. I'm sure he'd appreciate the flavor of his childhood years.
Deal! Just give us a minute.
Jueyun chilies are a common sight in Liyue. I can rustle that dish up in no time if you help me find some. Great, this should be enough. I'll get started on the Jueyun chili chicken. I guess you've got other folks to track down? When everyone's ready, I'll get the dish open.
Great! See you later! How did he know about...
Not you again. I told you, I'm not interested in the inner...
Mung told us about you. You're good friends, right?
That's true, yes. Come to think of it, it didn't take long for his good friends to figure out why. But I know there's nothing we can say to help him get over it. Let him go. So, is Big G the reason?
How did you know? We didn't even...
I'm a businessman. I've got a sick... Everyone hears the name Moo Moo and thinks I must be dim-witted. I never heard the end of it when I set up shop. But I'd say I proved a few people wrong. Here, take this. It's a top-of-the-line toy box we all dreamed of owning as kids. Back then, none of us could afford it. We were penniless. Today, business is booming. I ended up buying loads of these.
Wow, you must be like super rich.
For me, it's a memento of a childhood. So, having found me, I guess you'll be looking for Little Wu and Songza next.
We already saw Little Wu. Now we gotta find Songza.
I see. If it's Songza you're after, let's meet at the overpass at Feiyun Slope. It's just above the staircase leading down. I've got an errand to run. I'll come find you as soon as I'm done.
See some action.
You're all...
Reminiscing about old times, thinking back to past events.
Our hometown was completely destroyed in a disaster, so we've got nowhere to go back to. Now, home is where...
They've just been telling me you're looking for keepsakes. I make artisan style lanterns down by Liyue Harbor. I guess they represent... A few days ago, I bought some quality plastrite shards. I've already spoken to the manager. Could I ask you...
Seems like you already know what's going on. Be back in a jiffy. We're here to pick up the plastrite shard.
I think she mentioned it. The plastrite shards are over in that crate there. Please, help.
Doesn't seem like they're here. Let's look someplace else.
As I gaze out upon the sea.
Doesn't seem like they're here. Let's look someplace else. These look like what Songza was talking about. Let's head back.
My thanks to both of you. This looks like great stuff. Okay, there we go. I wrote all 5 of our names inside the lantern. You know, during the annual lantern rite, we all no matter what the days may bring, whichever roads we choose to take. While this rite...
As for the matter of Big G, the 3 of us have
But if you get the chance, please let him know. And that the things we once spoke of, they've all come to pass.
Thank you. We'll pass it on. Big G is lucky to have friends like you. We got everything we need. Let's go to Wulong Hill and find